Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Johan and I'm a Dutchie, and I want to learn about life and living in Australia, and doing so by watching and reacting to YouTube videos about life and living in Australia, together with a growing community who gives me all kinds of feedback about life and living in Australia, because it's way down there, down under, and I'm afraid of flying. So this is, for me, for now, the only best way to really learn how it is down under in Australia. And today I was watching a video about an NRL game between the Kiwis and Maoris, the 25 first round championship NRL game, to learn more about NRL, so getting it. And I saw those Hakas, and I think, yeah, that's something. It's not specifically for Australia, but it's part of the sport. And so I looked it up, and I found several, but I want to do in one scene. So this is a 10-minute about the 10 great All Blacks Haka leaders. So let's take a look at this pure, if you want to know a culture, this is the culture of dance we know. So let's take a look about this one. Not many comments here, just enjoying the video. It's showing the respect for each other. It's not that the other party is making jokes of it. It's really enjoying it, and it's the respect for each other's culture. It's great.
Choppers taking the New Zealand team right down in front of the Newport players who've gone right down to the goal line. This is another break with tradition. Look at this. This is a real challenge. Right under the goalpost, this Haka.
What? Carlos Spencer. Pumping up. synchronic, like one man. Kana Umaga. I'm gonna kill you. Tiki Paramara. They're coming for you. It's real intimidating.
Well, the challenge has been received by the French.
Oh, there's an older one. Zinzenbroek. Zinzenbroek. Back out the old days.
incredible build up to this test.
Overrumpling the sound. One more. Rico Gear.
For the All Black Haka.
All Black Haka. Aaron Smith. Oh, the boomerang. Who's that from? He doesn't know. He does know it too. English.
A significant gesture from Alan Alalatoa, placing the boomerang in front of the All Black Haka, accepted by All Black captain Adi Savia. And we're just seconds away from the start of what should be a wonderful test match.
We're gonna kill you. Oh. Yeah. It's an amazing, it's really, I've seen it in real over here when the Maoris were here in the Netherlands, and even in my city, I went to them and saw this. It's amazing. It's a real piece of cultural history that is so respected all over the world, but especially in New Zealand and the Maori and in Australia. And it's much better to watch this at the start of a game than a flyby. Okay, there you go again. Yep. This is way better. But I saw another one, and I want to share that one with you. So be back soon. Yeah, I saw this earlier, but I was not sure, so I put it on the end of the videos. If it is copyright protected, I can cut it out. But I don't think it's really copyrighted, but I love to see it. This is from Jason Momoa, of course.
Detail goes right down to the voices. Uh-oh, the shirt is coming off.
Okay.
The king means business.
I mean,
What's
I was
going
like,
on?
it's very exciting. Jason's here. People are cheering, but now he's got the trident, so people are getting even more excited.
Are they excited for the trident, or are they excited for those arms?
There looks like there's a crowd over there happening. What's going on? Let's check it out.
Look, this kid over there. I believe it's Is it a woman? Yeah, there's like 2 women. Now who starts? He's so cute. Doing a ritual dance full of cultural history. He's so cute. How do they all know the moves? Exactly. Is this rehearsed? Wow. But they know all the moves all at the same time. It looks rehearsed. It isn't, or is it? I don't know. It looks that it's rehearsed, but then it's really good rehearsal, but this is more spontaneous that they do this. So is this a kind of, I don't know, is it a cultural dance? Everybody more or less knows how it goes, or it's such an amazing dance routine, or how you want to say it, and cultural ritual that's so amazing. It's really oh, let's take this one too. I'm on a roll now, so let's take this one too. If it's allowed, I have to read. This film explores the history and cultural meaning of the Haka with respect for the Maori culture and the people of Aotearoa, if I'm correct. Korea, if I'm correct. Oh, Aolcoroa. Yeah, Aolcoroa, New Zealand. Some scenes are cinematic reconstructions based on historical sources and oral traditions. The purpose of this video is to education, appreciation, and cultural understanding. Wow, exactly what we need. Not intimidation, mockery, or misrepresentation. Yeah, you never know. People could say, yeah. We acknowledge that Haka is a living cultural expression within its deep meaning, identity, and manner. I know. That's why I see it. Now, let's take a look at this one, too. It's only 9 minutes, so...
Most of the world thinks it already knows the Haka, a fierce chant before a match, powerful faces and feet striking the ground. We hear the voices rise, we see the bodies tense, and we often imagine only one thing: a challenge before battle. But that is only the version many people met through stadiums, television, and the global language of sport.
Like I just did.
The deeper story begins far away from stadium lights, in the cultural memory of Aotearoa and the Maori people. Long before the cameras, long before rugby, Haka already carried memory, mana, grief, welcome, and power. So this film begins with one important correction. The Haka is not just a war cry or a performance for outsiders. It is a language of the whole body. To understand why it moves people so deeply, we have to step back into land, memory, history, and living tradition. In Maori culture, Haka is not one single dance with one fixed meaning. It is a family of powerful performance traditions. Different Haka belong to different moments. Some welcome guests. Some appear in moments of mourning, where grief is not hidden but carried by many voices together. Some praise, challenge, unite, or protest. What they share is force, physical, emotional, spiritual.
Kiarite pakia! Ringa pakia! Kiarite!
In Haka, the body does not decorate the words. The body speaks, remembers, warns, welcomes, and honors. Maori performance traditions reach into ancestral memory, where movement, story, land, and identity are deeply connected. One thread leads to Tanaror, associated with shimmering movement and living energy. That image matters. Movement is not empty movement. It can carry signs, memory, atmosphere, and living energy. A hand, a foot, a glance, a breath. Each can become part of a story the community understands. Carvings, songs, gestures, and formations all carry knowledge, passing history forward through more than written words. Women also hold an important place in these traditions, and any film that erases them tells an incomplete story. Haka has never belonged only to one narrow image of masculinity. It belongs to communities, occasions, and inherited responsibility. This is where many outsiders misunderstood what they were seeing, because they noticed intensity before they understood meaning. A strong face, a fierce gaze, or a powerful stamp does not automatically mean hatred or violence. Intensity can be discipline. It can be dignity. It can be a community making sure its message cannot be ignored. In one context, Haka may carry grief. In another, it may honor the dead and support the living. It can mean welcome. It can mean collective pride.
Feel the energy of the community.
It can mark remembrance, returning names, places, and sacrifices to the center of communal attention. And sometimes, Haka carries a story of survival, a movement from danger, darkness, and fear into life. To understand the most famous Haka of all, we meet Te Rauparaha, chief, strategist, survivor. In the early 19th century, alliances, rivalries, migrations, and conflict shaped the lives of many communities. According to Ngāti Toa oral history, Te Rauparaha was seeking alliances when danger began closing around him. A pursuing war party was searching for him, and every decision now carried the weight of life or death. He was directed toward the Lake Rotoaira region, where the landscape itself became part of the escape story. There, Te Wharerangi agreed to help him, even though the situation was dangerous and the pursuers were near. And Te Rangi Koia, remembered in this story with deep significance, became central to the protection that followed. A hiding place was prepared quickly, not a grand fortress, but something humble, dark, and close to the earth. Te Rauparaha was hidden in a kumara pit, surrounded by darkness, soil, silence. Te Rangi Koia sat above the hiding place, and in the oral account her presence helped shield him from discovery. Around them, the search continued. Every movement outside the pit could have ended the story forever. Inside the darkness, Te Rauparaha faced the oldest human question. Will this be the moment I die? From that life or death moment came words that would travel far beyond the pit, the lake, and the first escape. Kamate should not be treated as a random chant or empty spectacle. It belongs to a specific history and people. The earth, the darkness, the silence, and the waiting all became part of the emotional memory behind the words. When the pursuers moved away, the story shifted from fear to relief, from hiding to to emergence. The movement from shadow into daylight gives Kamate much of its cinematic and emotional force. This is why reducing it to a sports chant alone misses the human story inside it. But Kam8 did not remain frozen in the moment of its origin. It continued through memory, performance, and transmission. Across generations, Haka carried identity forward, adapting to new contexts while still holding deep cultural weight. Eventually, rugby became one of the ways the world encountered Haka. But rugby did not create it. In 1905, the New Zealand touring team known as the Originals helped popularize both the Haka and the All Blacks name. But global fame also simplified the story, turning a living tradition into something many viewers saw only as spectacle.
A lot of AI here.
The world often recognized the force of Haka before it recognized the history, responsibility, and cultural meaning behind it. At home, Haka remained larger than the arena. Today, Haka still lives because it is not a museum piece. It continues to be practiced, taught, and felt. It is performed in welcomes, where people meet through ceremony before ordinary conversation even begins. It is heard at funerals and memorials, where grief becomes a shared sound rather than a private silence. It appears at graduations, weddings, and proud public moments, turning achievement into a collective expression of identity. It can rise in protest. It can mark remembrance, connecting the present to those who stood, fought, taught, and suffered before. And yes, it remains powerful in sport, where millions see it, sometimes for the first time. But the arena is only one doorway into a much older and much deeper cultural world. The Haka is not only something to watch, it is something carried by the people who perform it. It lives in body, voice, ancestry, land, community, memory, and the responsibility to speak with power and respect.
And respect the urn.
Once you understand that, you no longer see the Haka as just a war cry. You see a living story.
Yeah, it was a lot of AI generation, but it's the story that's been told, and yeah, it's great. I expected something like this. It's not like a lot of people assume it's a dance, or there's a cultural aspect behind it. It's good, and in this video it's explained what it's behind the Haka. It's great. Oh, I see a comment right down here. The secondary Haka deserves to be an entire Super Bowl halftime show. I don't know if that's the real meaning behind an Haka as being a entertainment section during a Super Bowl. But yeah, those are... Oh, something down there. I see my eye catches this one. Namaste, and then the rest I do not dare to speak out. So it's, I don't know. Looks like a language in Spanish. Probably. I don't know. Translate to English. Okay. Yeah, namaste, I get, and chanting. Okay, but what the original language was, I don't know. Take it original again. So, yeah, looking at Hakas, I know I had to do some. Maybe we're going to do some more. Let me know if you find good videos about Haka and the Haka history. And if you like this video, then press like. And if you want to see more of my videos of my channel, then this is a good place to start with. And otherwise, it would be really appreciated if you hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next Australian video.